Welcome, dear reader. This book, Zen Mind, is for anyone who desires a deeper, more peaceful approach to life. It is for those who seek a gentle but profound transformation in their daily existence. Whether you are feeling stuck in your current routine, overwhelmed by life's challenges, or simply hoping to cultivate a more mindful and serene outlook, this book is for you. Students, professionals, parents, artists, entrepreneurs, any individual from any walk of life can benefit from the principles shared in these pages. If you have ever felt the need for a fresh perspective or a method to bring more calmness and intention into your daily activities, you will find solace and guidance here. What will you learn? In Zen Mind, readers will embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, rooted in the principles of Zen philosophy and practical mindfulness. The wisdom within these chapters is designed to help you discover new ways of thinking, behaving, and being. This book is organized into following 12 chapters. Chapter 1. Introduction to Zen Mind. This chapter introduces the concept of Zen Mind, explaining its origins and the fundamental principles. It discusses the benefits of cultivating a beginner's mind, approaching life with openness and curiosity. Chapter 2. The Art of Mindfulness. This chapter dives into the practice of mindfulness, emphasizing the importance of staying present. Readers will learn simple techniques to become more aware of their thoughts and surroundings. Chapter 3. Embracing Simplicity. In this chapter, the value of simplicity in daily life is explored. Practical advice is given on how to declutter one's mind and environment, focusing on what truly matters. Chapter 4. Finding Balance. The importance of balance between work, rest, and leisure is discussed. Readers will learn how to identify and prioritize their needs, ensuring a harmonious lifestyle. Chapter 5. The Power of Acceptance. This chapter highlights the power of accepting things as they are, both in oneself and the external world. It provides strategies for dealing with change and adversity gracefully. Chapter 6. Living with Intention. Readers will explore the concept of living intentionally and setting meaningful goals. This chapter provides guidance on how to align daily actions with one's deeper values. Chapter 7. Cultivating Compassion. This chapter discusses the role of compassion in a fulfilling life. Practical examples show how to be kind to oneself and others, fostering deeper connections and understanding. Chapter 8. Dealing with Distractions. Provides tactics for managing and reducing distractions that pull one away from mindful living. Emphasizes the importance of focus and introduces simple practices to regain it. Chapter 9. Practicing Patience. Explores the virtue of patience in our fast-paced world. Readers learn techniques to cultivate patience within themselves and in their interactions with others. Chapter 10. The Joy of Simple Pleasures. Focuses on finding happiness in simple, everyday moments. Encourages readers to slow down and appreciate the small joys that are often overlooked. Chapter 11. Mastering Your Thoughts. Offers tools and techniques to gain control over one's thoughts. Emphasizes the impact of positive thinking and how to reshape negative patterns into constructive ones. Chapter 12. Continuing the Journey. The final chapter provides encouragement for readers to continue their journey with a Zen mind. It also includes some final thoughts on maintaining a beginner's mind throughout life. By the end of this book, you will have a toolkit of strategies and insights to help you transform your life from the inside out. You will learn how to meet each day with more poise, joy, and resilience, guided by the principles of Zen. This is not just a book to read. It is a companion on your journey to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Welcome to Zen Mind. Let's begin this beautiful journey together. Chapter 1. Introduction to Zen Mind. Welcome to the journey of discovering the Zen Mind. This journey is not about reaching a destination, but about appreciating every step we take. In this chapter, we will explore what Zen Mind is, where it comes from, and why it is so powerful in transforming our everyday lives. What is Zen Mind? Zen Mind is often described as having a beginner's mind. Imagine a child discovering something for the first time, their eyes wide with wonder, curiosity driving their every question, and an openness to whatever comes next. This is the essence of Zen Mind. A Zen mind is not clouded by preconceptions, judgments, or the weight of past experiences. It is pure, fresh, and open to all possibilities. When we cultivate a Zen mind, we return to this state of simplicity and presence, experiencing life as it unfolds moment by moment. Origins of Zen Mind. The concept of Zen Mind comes from Zen Buddhism, a branch of Buddhism that originated in China and later spread to Japan. Zen emphasizes meditation, mindfulness, and the immediate experience of reality over the study of scriptures or dogma. Zen is about direct experience and living fully in the present moment. One of the central teachings of Zen is Shoshin, or beginner's mind. This term was popularized by Zen master Shunryu Suzuki in his book Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. According to Suzuki, in the beginner's mind there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind there are few. Principles of Zen Mind. 1. Openness. A Zen mind is always open to new possibilities. It does not cling to fixed ideas or rigid expectations. When we have an open mind, we are willing to see things in a new light, learn from different experiences, and be surprised by life. 2. Curiosity. Cultivating a Zen mind involves being curious about everything around us. Curiosity brings a sense of discovery. It turns ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences. When we approach life with curiosity, we become more engaged and interested in everything we do. 3. Presence. Zen mind is about being fully present in the here and now. Often our minds wander to the past or future, causing stress or missing out on the richness of the current moment. A Zen mind anchors us in the present, allowing us to savor life's moments as they come. Benefits of a Zen mind. 1. Reduced stress. By focusing on the present moment and letting go of unnecessary worries about the past or future, we can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. 2. Improved relationships. When we approach others with a Zen mind, we listen more actively and engage more deeply. This openness and presence can strengthen our connections with family, friends, and colleagues. 3. Greater creativity. A beginner's mind is fertile ground for creativity. When we are open and curious, we are more likely to think outside the box, come up with innovative solutions, and explore new ideas. 4. Increased joy. Living with a Zen mind can make life more enjoyable. We begin to find joy in simple things like the sound of birds, a warm cup of tea, or the feeling of the sun on our skin. Embracing a beginner's mind. Imagine starting each day as if it were your first. How would you greet the morning? How would you approach your work or talk with your loved ones? Try to let go of any preconceived notions and see the world with fresh eyes. Practicing a Zen mind does not require radical changes in our lives. It begins with small steps like paying attention to our breath, listening without judging, or simply being aware of the sensations of the present moment. A personal story. Let me share a story from my life. There was a time when I felt overwhelmed by countless tasks and responsibilities. Every day felt like a race against the clock, and I rarely found peace. Then, I decided to embrace the principles of Zen mind. One morning, I took a moment to sit quietly and just breathe. I noticed the sounds around me that I had been tuning out, the chirping of birds, the rustling of leaves. I felt the warmth of my teacup in my hands and the cool morning air on my face. That simple act of being fully present changed my entire outlook. I felt calmer, lighter, and more connected with the world around me. Conclusion. Zen mind invites us to approach life with a sense of wonder, curiosity, and openness. It is about finding joy in the present moment and appreciating the simple beauty of everyday experiences. In the chapters that follow, we will delve deeper into various aspects of cultivating a Zen mind and how it can transform different areas of our lives. Thank you for beginning this journey with me. Let's explore the art of mindfulness, simplicity, balance, and more, as we continue to transform our lives with the power of a Zen mind. Chapter 2: The Art of Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the gentle art of bringing your attention fully into the present moment. It is like a soft, steady light that illuminates your everyday experiences, helping you to see life more clearly and appreciate it more deeply. In this chapter, we will explore what mindfulness is, why it is important, and how you can incorporate simple mindfulness practices into your daily routine to enrich your life. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness means being completely aware of what is happening in the present moment. It is the practice of observing your thoughts, feelings, sensations, and environment without judgment. Instead of ruminating about the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness anchors you in the now. Imagine you're drinking a cup of tea. Often we sip without truly noticing the warmth, aroma, or flavor because our minds are busy elsewhere. Practicing mindfulness involves paying full attention to that moment with the tea, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands, noticing the steam rising, savoring each sip. Why mindfulness matters. Living in the present moment opens up a fresh perspective on life. It reduces stress by preventing us from getting entangled in past regrets and future anxieties. Mindfulness enhances our capacity to experience joy, connect with others, and respond to situations with greater clarity. Science has shown that regular mindfulness practice can improve mental health, lower blood pressure, and even boost the immune system. More than just a practice, mindfulness is a way of cultivating a deeper relationship with ourselves and the world around us. Simple techniques to practice mindfulness. 1. Mindful breathing. A simple and effective way to start practicing mindfulness is through mindful breathing. Find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Close your eyes if that feels right, and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs and then being released. When thoughts distract you, gently guide your focus back to your breath. It's not about stopping thoughts, but noticing them and returning to the present. Try this for just a few minutes each day to build your mindfulness muscle. 2. Mindful observing. Take a moment to observe your surroundings. It can be while sitting in a park, at your dining table, or during a walk. Notice the colors, shapes, textures, and details without labeling or judging them. This practice helps you connect with your environment and fosters a sense of appreciation for the little things. 3. Body scan. The body scan is a mindfulness exercise where you slowly bring your attention to different parts of the body. Begin with your toes and work your way up to the top of your head. Notice sensations without trying to change anything. This practice promotes relaxation and a deeper awareness of your physical state. 4. Mindful eating. Before you eat, take a moment to appreciate the food in front of you. Observe its colors, textures, and smells. As you take your first bite, chew slowly, savoring the flavors and textures. Eat without distractions, no TV, no phone. This transforms eating into a richer, more enjoyable experience and helps prevent overeating. 5. Mindful walking. Take a walk, focusing on the act of walking itself. Feel your feet touching the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps and be aware of your surroundings. Walking mindfully can turn a simple stroll into a calming and refreshing experience. Mindfulness in daily activities. You can bring mindfulness into any daily activity. Whether you are washing dishes, brushing your teeth, or driving, practice being fully present in that task. For example, when washing dishes, feel the warm water, notice the soapy bubbles, and hear the clinking of plates. This turns ordinary chores into opportunities to practice mindfulness. A compassionate journey. Remember, mindfulness is not about doing things perfectly. Be kind to yourself as you practice. When your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the present moment without criticism. Over time, mindfulness will become a natural part of your life, helping you navigate challenges with calm and clarity. Conclusion. Mindfulness is an art that enriches our lives by anchoring us in the present. It helps us appreciate the now and build deeper connections with ourselves and the world. By practicing simple mindfulness techniques like mindful breathing, observing, body scan, mindful eating, and mindful walking, we can start embracing the art of mindfulness every day. Begin your mindfulness journey today, one breath at a time. Each moment of awareness brings us closer to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Chapter 3. Embracing Simplicity. In our fast-paced world, filled with endless tasks and distractions, simplicity may seem elusive. However, embracing simplicity can be a transformative step that leads us to a more fulfilling and joyful life. It requires us to strip away the excess and focus on what truly matters. In this chapter, we will explore the value of simplicity in daily life and offer practical advice on how to declutter your mind and environment. The value of simplicity. Imagine waking up in the morning to a clean, clutter-free room. Your mind is clear, undisturbed by the chaos of a messy environment. You take a deep breath and feel at ease, ready to embrace the day with clarity and purpose. This is the essence of simplicity, a sense of calm and clarity that allows us to engage with life more fully. Simplicity isn't about deprivation or doing without. Instead, it's about removing the distractions and excess that weigh us down. By simplifying our surroundings and routines, we create space for what really matters, whether it's spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing our passions, or simply finding moments of peace. Decluttering your environment. Start with your physical environment. Our surroundings have a significant impact on our mental state. Here are some practical steps to declutter your space. 1. Start small. Begin with a single drawer, shelf, or corner of a room. Attempting to declutter your entire home at once can be overwhelming. Small, manageable spaces build momentum. 2. Keep, donate, discard. As you go through your possessions, ask yourself if an item is necessary or brings you joy. If it does, keep it. If not, consider donating it or discarding it. Letting go of unnecessary items can be liberating. 3. Organize thoughtfully. Once you've decided what to keep, organize your belongings so that they are easily accessible and have a designated place. Use storage solutions that work for you and maintain a sense of order. Decluttering your mind. A cluttered mind can be just as overwhelming as a cluttered environment. Here are ways to declutter your mind. 1. Prioritize tasks. Make a list of tasks and prioritize them. Focus on completing tasks that are important and urgent first. Break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. 2. Limit information. Overload. In our digital age, we are bombarded with information. Be selective about the information you consume. Limit your time on social media and news websites. Focus on sources that add value to your life. 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment. When you find your mind racing, take a few deep breaths and bring your attention back to the present. This helps clear mental clutter and reduces stress. Focusing on what matters. Once you've decluttered your mind and environment, it's easier to focus on what truly matters to you. Here are some ways to stay centered on what brings value to your life. 1. Set clear intentions. What are your values? What do you want to achieve? Setting clear intentions helps you stay aligned with your goals and prevents distractions from pulling you off course. 2. Simplify your commitments. It's easy to become overcommitted. Before saying yes to new obligations, consider if they align with your values and intentions. It's okay to say no to what doesn't serve you. 3. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the simple joys and blessings in your life. This can be as simple as enjoying a quiet cup of tea, watching a sunset, or spending time with family. Example: Anna's simplification journey. To make these ideas more concrete, let's look at Anna's story. Anna was always busy, her mind full of work, social commitments, and endless to-do lists. She lived in a cluttered apartment filled with things she never used. This chaos left her feeling stressed and overwhelmed. One day Anna decided to simplify her life. She started by decluttering her apartment. Room by room, she sorted through her possessions, keeping only what she needed and loved. Gradually, her home became a peaceful and orderly sanctuary. Next, Anna turned to her mental clutter. She began journaling to organize her thoughts and priorities. She limited her time on social media and focused on mindful activities like yoga and meditation. Over time, she felt more present and less overwhelmed. With a decluttered mind and environment, Anna was able to focus on what mattered most to her, spending time with her family, nurturing her passion for painting, and engaging in community service. By embracing simplicity, Anna transformed her life into one of clarity and purpose. Conclusion: embracing simplicity is a powerful way to bring calm and clarity into your life. By decluttering your mind and environment and focusing on what truly matters, you can create a more fulfilling and joyful existence. Remember that simplicity is a journey, not a destination. It requires ongoing effort and mindfulness, but the rewards are well worth it. Start small, be patient, and enjoy the peace and satisfaction that simplicity brings. Chapter 4. Finding Balance. The importance of balance. In today's fast-paced world, finding balance can feel like an impossible task. Yet balance is essential for a harmonious and fulfilling life. Imagine a tightrope walker, carefully placing one foot in front of the other, maintaining equilibrium despite the challenges of gravity. Our lives are like that tightrope. Without balance, we risk falling into stress, fatigue, or even illness. Balance is the steady connector that binds different aspects of our lives together: work, rest, and leisure. Identifying your needs. The first step to achieving balance is identifying your needs. These needs go beyond the basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. They extend to emotional, psychological, and social aspects as well. Reflect on what is crucial for your well-being. Exercise. List your needs. Take a moment to write down what you need to feel happy and fulfilled. Your list may include: 1. Quality sleep. 2. Time with family and friends. 3. Personal hobbies. 4. Physical activities. 5. Quiet time for reflection. 6. Professional achievements. Prioritizing your needs. Once you've identified your needs, it's time to prioritize them. This doesn't mean you have to spend equal time on each need every day, but rather recognize which aspects require more attention at particular times. Example: Joe's journey. Joe is a software engineer who loves to paint. However, he found himself working late nights and missing out on activities he enjoyed. Eventually, he felt burned out and unmotivated. Joe decided to list and prioritize his needs. He realized his top priorities were quality sleep, time with his family, and painting. Joe started to make small changes. He set boundaries for his work hours, ensuring he got enough rest. He dedicated weekends to family activities and painted for an hour each evening. By prioritizing and balancing his needs, Joe regained his energy and enthusiasm. Balancing work. Work is an integral part of our lives, but it shouldn't overshadow everything else. Striving for professional success is important, but neglecting other areas can lead to burnout. Tips for balancing work. 1. Set clear boundaries. Define when your workday begins and ends. Turn off work-related notifications during personal time. 2. Take regular breaks. Short breaks can increase productivity and reduce stress. 3. Delegate tasks. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Teamwork can reduce your workload and build a supportive environment. Balancing rest. Rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It rejuvenates your body and mind, enabling you to function efficiently. Tips for balancing rest. 1. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7-8 hours of quality sleep per night. 2. Schedule downtime. Dedicate time each day to unwind and relax, whether it's reading a book, taking a walk, or practicing mindfulness. 3. Listen to your body. Pay attention to signs of fatigue and allow yourself to rest. Your body knows best. Balancing leisure. Leisure activities bring joy and relaxation, contributing to overall well-being. They provide a break from daily routines and an opportunity to explore your passions. Tips for balancing leisure. 1. Make time for hobbies. Whether it's painting, playing a sport, or gardening, find time for activities you love. 2. Plan social activities. Spend time with friends and family. Social connections enhance happiness and reduce stress. 3. Explore new interests. Don't hesitate to try new activities. They can bring fresh energy and perspectives into your life. Harmonizing your lifestyle. Finding balance is an ongoing process. It's about making conscious choices and adjustments to create a harmonious lifestyle. Life is fluid, and what works today might need tweaking tomorrow. Stay flexible and aware, continually assessing your needs and priorities. Exercise balance assessment. Every month, take a few minutes to assess your balance. 1. Reflect on the past month. 2. Identify which areas of your life felt balanced and which didn't. 3. Make a plan to adjust and prioritize accordingly. Conclusion. Achieving balance between work, rest, and leisure is a journey, not a destination. It requires awareness, prioritization, and flexibility. By identifying and prioritizing your needs and making small, manageable changes, you can create a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Remember, balance is like a dance. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. But with practice, you'll find a rhythm that works for you. In the dance of life, may you find your balance and enjoy each step along the way. Chapter 5. The Power of Acceptance. Acceptance is a powerful tool in finding peace and happiness. Often we resist what we don't like or understand, causing us unnecessary stress and unhappiness. But when we accept things as they are, without judgment or resistance, we unlock an inner peace that isn't easily disturbed. In this chapter, we will explore the power of acceptance and how it can transform our lives for the better. Imagine a river flowing smoothly. When a big rock is placed in its path, does the river stop? No. It flows around the rock, embracing it as part of its journey. In the same way, when we face challenges or changes, we can choose to resist them or flow around them with acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or being passive. It means recognizing reality without adding unnecessary suffering. By accepting the present moment, we free ourselves from the dissatisfaction of wanting things to be different. Example: Sarah, a young professional, was upset about not getting a promotion she worked hard for. She couldn't stop thinking about it, which affected her performance and happiness. Once she accepted the situation, she began to see other opportunities for growth within her job and started to thrive again. Dealing with change gracefully. Life is full of changes, some welcome, some not. Accepting change can be challenging, but it is also essential for growth. Change often brings discomfort, but resisting it only causes more pain. To deal with change gracefully, Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or scared when faced with change. Once you've acknowledged your feelings, try to focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Example: John's company went through massive restructuring and he was moved to a new department. Initially, John was frustrated and resisted the change. However, once he accepted his new role, he discovered that it offered new learning opportunities and helped him develop new skills. Strategies for acceptance. 1. Mindfulness. Practice staying in the present moment without judgment. Notice your thoughts and feelings, but don't let them control you. 2. Gratitude. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. Make a list of things you're grateful for every day. 3. Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Understand that it's okay not to have everything under control. Treat yourself as you would a close friend going through a tough time. 4. Perspective. Remember that every situation has a broader context. What seems like a setback now may lead to growth and opportunity in the future. 5. Letting go. Work on releasing your need to control every outcome. Trust that things will work out in their own time. Practice deep breathing or meditation to help you relax and let go of tension. Example: Emily was devastated when her best friend moved to another city. By focusing on their long-distance friendship and the new experiences she could have without her friend nearby, Emily found new ways to feel connected and happy. Acceptance and adversity. Adversity is a part of life, and through acceptance we can navigate it more gracefully. When times are tough, remember that struggles are temporary and part of the human experience. Accepting adversity involves understanding that it is an opportunity to build resilience and strength. Example: Tom lost his job unexpectedly and felt his world crumbling down. Instead of letting despair take over, he accepted his situation and used it as a chance to pursue his passion for photography. This led to a new, fulfilling career path. Conclusion: the power of acceptance lies in our ability to embrace life as it is, with all its challenges and imperfections. Acceptance allows us to navigate change and adversity with grace and can be a catalyst for personal growth and inner peace. By adopting practices of mindfulness, gratitude, self-compassion, perspective, and letting go, we can transform how we experience life and create a more content and harmonious existence. Remember, the river of life flows continuously. Accept the rocks and obstacles as part of your journey, and you will find a path to peace and happiness. Chapter 6. Living with Intention. Living with intention is like steering a ship in the right direction. Without a clear purpose or destination, we might end up adrift in the vast ocean of life, feeling lost and unfulfilled. When we live intentionally, we align our daily actions with our deeper values and meaningful goals, which makes every moment count. Understanding intention. Intention is a powerful force. It is about living deliberately and with purpose, rather than going through life on autopilot. Think of it as planting seeds in a garden. If you plant with care, knowing exactly what you wish to grow, you are more likely to harvest a beautiful and nourishing garden. Setting meaningful goals. Meaningful goals are the compass that guides our intentional living. They stem from our deepest values and reflect what truly matters to us. A meaningful goal isn't just about achieving something. It's about growing and becoming the best version of ourselves. Exercise. Take a moment to think about what truly matters to you. What are your core values? Write them down. Use these values to set a few meaningful goals. For example, if family is important to you, a meaningful goal could be to spend more quality time with your loved ones. If personal growth is valuable, you might set a goal to learn a new skill or read a certain number of books this year. Aligning actions with values. Our daily actions should support our values and goals. Imagine your values as the roots of a tree and your actions as the leaves. Strong roots support and nourish the growth of lush, green leaves. Similarly, when our actions align with our values, we feel fulfilled and motivated. Example, if health is one of your core values, you might 1. Plan nutritious meals. 2. Set time aside for daily exercise. 3. Practice mindfulness to manage stress. Creating an intentional daily routine. Routines are powerful tools to embed intention into our lives. By structuring our days in a way that reflects our values, we make it easier to achieve our goals and maintain focus. Begin each day with a reflective practice or a morning affirmation that reminds you of your intentions. Example: start your day with a brief meditation or a few minutes of journaling. Set daily goals that align with your larger values and aspirations. End your day with gratitude, reflecting on what you achieved. The role of reflection. Reflection helps us stay on course. Regularly taking time to assess our progress and our state of mind can provide valuable insights. It's a moment to pause and check if our actions are aligned with our values or if adjustments are needed. Exercise. Develop a weekly reflection practice. Dedicate a specific time to review your goals and actions. Ask yourself, did my actions this week reflect my values? What did I achieve and what can I improve? How can I better align my actions with my goals next week? The transformative power of intention. Living with intention can transform our lives. It brings clarity, purpose, and fulfillment, ensuring that our lives are lived to their fullest potential. It empowers us to make conscious choices and find meaning in our everyday actions. Example: consider someone who values creativity. By intentionally dedicating time to creative pursuits, whether it's painting, writing, or cooking, this person finds joy and satisfaction, enriching their everyday life. In conclusion, living with intention is about bringing mindfulness, purpose, and alignment to our lives. By setting meaningful goals and ensuring our daily actions reflect our deeper values, we steer our ship toward a fulfilling and purposeful life. Embrace this journey, knowing that each step taken with intention brings you closer to a life well lived. Remember, intentional living is a continual process. As we journey through life, our values and goals might evolve. Regular reflection and adjustment keep us true to ourselves, ensuring that we always live in harmony with our highest aspirations. Exercises to reinforce. Chapter 6. 1. Value Discovery Worksheet. List your top 5 values and write a brief description of why each is important to you. 2. Daily Intention Journal. Start a daily journal where you write down your intentions for the day and reflect on them at the end of the day. 3. Weekly Reflection Questions. Create a set of questions for your weekly reflection practice to evaluate your progress and align your future actions. By living with intention, we not only create a more meaningful life for ourselves, but also inspire and positively impact those around us. Keep planting those seeds of intention and watch your garden of life flourish. Chapter 7. Cultivating Compassion. Compassion is a gentle yet powerful force that can transform lives. It is the essence of being kind, understanding, and empathetic towards oneself and others. Compassion nurtures our souls, builds deeper connections, and opens our hearts to the experiences and challenges of those around us. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of cultivating compassion and how to practice it daily. The role of compassion in a fulfilling life. Compassion is not just about feeling pity for someone. It's about truly understanding their situation and wanting to help. Compassion has the power to change our perspective on life and bring fulfillment in ways material achievements cannot. When we are compassionate, we celebrate our shared humanity and recognize that we are all interconnected. Embracing self-compassion. Before we can extend genuine compassion to others, we must first learn to be kind to ourselves. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and care that you would offer to a close friend. Here are a few ways to practice self-compassion. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or frustrated. Recognize your emotions without judgment and assure yourself that it's okay to feel this way. Example: if you are feeling overwhelmed at work, instead of criticizing yourself, gently remind yourself that it's normal to have tough days and that you are doing your best. 2. Practice self-care. Taking time for yourself is not selfish. It's essential. Engage in activities that relax and rejuvenate you. Example: if you enjoy reading, set aside 30 minutes each day to immerse yourself in a good book. This small act of kindness towards yourself can make a big difference in your well-being. 3. Positive self-talk. Be mindful of the language you use with yourself. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations and gentle encouragement. Example: instead of telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am striving to be better, and that's a wonderful thing." Extending compassion to others. Cultivating compassion towards others begins with understanding and empathy. Here are a few practical steps to help you extend compassion to those around you. 1. Active listening. Give your full attention when someone is speaking to you. Listen without interrupting and try to understand their perspective. Example: if a friend is sharing a problem with you, resist the urge to jump in with advice immediately. Instead, listen attentively and offer support by saying, "I understand this is difficult for you. Let me know how I can help." 2. Random acts of kindness. Small gestures of kindness can have a significant impact on someone's day. Example: if you see someone struggling to carry groceries, offer to help them. Even a simple smile or a kind word can make a difference. 3. Practice empathy. Put yourself in someone else's shoes and try to feel what they are experiencing. Example: if a colleague is under stress due to a tight deadline, offer to assist with some of their workload. This act of empathy shows that you care about their well-being. Compassion in everyday situations. Life presents us with numerous opportunities to practice compassion. Here are some examples of how you can incorporate compassion into your daily routine. 1. At home. Show appreciation and love to your family members. Understand their struggles and offer help when needed. Example: if your partner is having a tough day, give them a back massage or prepare their favorite meal to lift their spirits. 2. At work. Build a supportive and understanding work environment by being kind to your colleagues. Example: offer to help a new employee with their tasks, or provide encouragement to a team member who is feeling down. 3. In the community. Participate in activities that benefit others. Volunteering your time and resources to help those in need builds a compassionate and connected community. Example: join a local charity organization and volunteer at events. Your time and positive attitude can make a huge difference in the lives of others. The ripple effect of compassion. One of the magical aspects of compassion is its ability to create a ripple effect. When you act with kindness and understanding, you inspire others to do the same. This chain reaction spreads warmth, love, and connection. Conclusion: planting seeds of compassion. Cultivating compassion is like planting seeds. With patience and care, these seeds grow into a garden of understanding, empathy, and kindness. Each act of compassion, no matter how small, contributes to a world that is more caring and supportive. Start today by being kind to yourself and extending that kindness to those around you. Together, we can create a community that thrives on compassion, making our world a more beautiful place for everyone. In this chapter, we have explored the essence of compassion and how to practice it in our daily lives. By embracing self-compassion and extending kindness to others, we can build deeper connections and foster a more fulfilling life. Remember, every small act of kindness makes a difference, so let's nurture compassion within ourselves and spread it to the world. Chapter 8. Dealing with Distractions. Distractions are like little thieves that rob us of our focus, peace, and productivity. In our modern, fast-paced world, these thieves are everywhere, on our phones, computers, in our homes, and even in our minds. Learning to deal with distractions is a key part of living a mindful and balanced life. Let's explore some tactics to manage and reduce distractions so we can focus on what truly matters. The nature of distractions. It is important to understand what distractions are and where they come from. Distractions can be external, like noisy environments, social media notifications, or other people's demands on our time. Distractions can also be internal, such as worrying thoughts, daydreaming, or mental fatigue. To tackle distractions, we first need to become aware of them. This awareness is the foundation of mindfulness. Once we recognize a distraction, we can decide how best to manage it. The importance of focus. Focus is like a muscle. The more we train it, the stronger it becomes. When we focus, we give our full attention to the task at hand, which leads to better results and greater satisfaction. Without focus, our energy is scattered, and our mind becomes cluttered with unfinished tasks and random thoughts. Simple practices to regain focus. Here are some simple yet powerful practices to help you regain and maintain focus in your daily life. 1. Mindful breathing. Whenever you feel distracted, take a moment to focus on your breath. Close your eyes, inhale deeply through your nose, and exhale slowly through your mouth. This helps to center your mind and bring you back to the present moment. Example: you might be working on a project and suddenly feel overwhelmed by an incoming notification on your phone. Pause, take a deep breath in, and let it out slowly. Feel the breath flowing in and out, and allow yourself to return to the task with renewed focus. 2. Create a distraction-free environment. Arrange your workspace to minimize distractions. Keep your desk tidy. Turn off unnecessary notifications on your phone and computer, and let people around you know when you need uninterrupted time. Example: if you're working on an important report, turn off email notifications and put your phone on Do Not Disturb mode. This way, you can concentrate fully without constant interruptions. 3. Set clear intentions. Before starting any activity, set a clear intention of what you want to accomplish. Having a specific goal helps to guide your focus and keep distractions at bay. Example: before starting your day, write down a list of 3 main tasks you want to complete. This ensures you stay focused on the priorities rather than getting sidetracked by less important activities. 4. Practice the 5 more rule. When you feel like giving up or getting distracted, commit to doing just 5 more minutes of the task. Often this little push can help you regain momentum and keep going. Example: you're studying for an exam but feel the urge to check social media. Tell yourself you'll study for just 5 more minutes. Usually, that small extra effort helps you continue without the need for a break. 5. Regular breaks and rest. Our minds need rest to stay sharp. Schedule regular breaks during your work to refresh and recharge. Short breaks can help prevent mental fatigue and reduce the temptation of distractions. Example: after 45 minutes of focused work, take a 5-10-minute break to stretch, walk around, or simply relax. This practice helps maintain high levels of productivity throughout the day. Embrace distraction as a learning opportunity. Finally, remember that not all distractions are bad. Sometimes they point out underlying issues that need attention. If you find yourself constantly distracted by a specific thought or concern, take a moment to address it. Mindfulness includes being compassionate with yourself and understanding your mind's needs. Example: if you're distracted by worries about a meeting tomorrow, take a moment to jot down your concerns and plan how to address them. This way, you've acknowledged your worries and can return to your current task with a clearer mind. Conclusion: distractions are part of life, but with mindfulness and intentional practices, we can manage and reduce their impact. By reclaiming focus, we make room for clarity, productivity, and inner peace. Remember, each distraction is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and recenter yourself. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the practice of patience, another essential skill on our journey to a mindful and balanced life. Stay engaged and continue this enriching journey with us. Chapter 9. Practicing Patience. The virtue of patience. In our fast-paced world, patience is often seen as an old-fashioned virtue, something that belongs to a slower, bygone era. Yet it is precisely because our lives are so hurried that we need patience more than ever. Patience allows us to calm our minds, find inner peace, and treat ourselves and others with kindness and understanding. Why patience matters. Imagine you are standing in a long line at the grocery store. People around you are tapping their feet, checking their phones, sighing loudly. You feel the tension building inside you, the urge to complain or frown. This is a small example, but it shows how impatience can creep into our daily lives and affect our mood, our reactions, and our interactions with others. Patience, on the other hand, gives us the space to breathe, to allow life to happen without rushing it. It helps us appreciate the moment we are in, understand others' perspectives, and respond with grace rather than frustration. In relations, work, and personal goals, patience often becomes the bedrock upon which we build trust, perseverance, and growth. Techniques to cultivate patience. 1. Practice mindful breathing. When you feel impatience rising, take a pause. Breathe deeply in and out, focusing only on your breath. This simple act can help shift your attention away from what is causing your impatience and bring you back to the present moment. Example: you're stuck in traffic. Instead of letting frustration take over, try to see this as an opportunity to practice mindful breathing. Turn off the radio, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that the traffic is beyond your control. Breathe in calm, breathe out tension. 2. Change your perspective. Many times, impatience stems from a rigid view of how things should be versus how they are. Learning to shift this perspective can ease our impatience. Example: if a friend is late for a meeting, instead of getting upset, think about what might have delayed them. Perhaps they faced unexpected traffic or challenges. In doing so, you can develop empathy and understanding rather than frustration. 3. Break the task into steps. When faced with a daunting task, we can become overwhelmed and impatient to see results. Breaking the task into smaller, manageable steps can help maintaining patience throughout the process. Example: while preparing for an important presentation, instead of stressing over the final outcome, focus on one part at a time. Research, drafting, and practicing. Celebrate completing each step along the way, and patience will naturally follow. 4. Engage in slow activities. Practicing activities that naturally require slowness can help develop patience. Engaging in gardening, knitting, or even slow cooking can teach us to appreciate the process, promote mindfulness, and cultivate patience. Example: when you decide to bake a cake, focus not just on the end result but on the process, measuring the ingredients, mixing, and waiting while it bakes. Smile as you see it slowly rise and know that good things take time. 5. Reflect on moments of patience. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on moments when you practiced patience. Appreciating these moments reinforces the virtue and motivates you to continue. Example: you waited calmly in a queue, listened patiently to a friend in distress, or took your time finishing a task well. Acknowledge these small victories and understand their impact on your day and overall well-being. 6. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool to reinforce patience. By regularly reflecting on things you are grateful for, you can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. Example: if you're waiting for an important email instead of feeling restless, take a moment to write down 3 things you're grateful for today. This simple act shifts your energy and brings patience into your waiting. Patience in interactions. Patience is crucial in our interactions with others. It allows meaningful connections and fosters a compassionate environment. Practicing patience in conversations, during conflicts, and in collaborative projects is essential for building strong relationships. 1. Active listening. When conversing, give your full attention and listen patiently without planning your response while the other person is speaking. It enhances communication and shows respect. 2. Calmly addressing conflicts. In conflicts, being patient allows for cooler heads to prevail. Give yourself and others time to cool off before addressing the issue and engage in dialogue with an open mind. 3. Encouraging patience in others. Lead by example. Show patience and understanding to encourage others to do the same. Recognize their efforts, be supportive, and gently guide them to practice patience. Conclusion: the role of patience in the Zen mind. Patience is a powerful ally in the quest for a Zen mind. It promotes mindfulness, understanding, and balance. By practicing patience, we learn to cherish the journey more than the destination. We find solace in the present moment, a deeper connection with ourselves and others, and a more harmonious, stress-free life. Embrace patience. Make it a daily practice. It's a lifelong journey, but each moment of patience brings us closer to a profound peace within ourselves and our interactions. Chapter 10. The Joy of Simple Pleasures. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the small moments that bring us joy. We rush through our days, our minds full of tasks and worries, missing the simplicity and beauty all around us. But when we learn to slow down and appreciate these small joys, life becomes richer and more fulfilling. Discovering simple pleasures. What are simple pleasures? These are the little things in life that can bring a smile to our faces and warmth to our hearts. They don't require money, they don't require much time, but they do require our attention. Imagine the first sip of your morning coffee, the feeling of the sun on your face, the sound of birds singing, or the laughter of a loved one. These are the moments where happiness is found. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. What small joys do you encounter? Perhaps it's the quiet morning walk to work, the smell of freshly baked bread, or the sight of a beautiful sunset. These are all opportunities to experience joy, but we must be present to notice them. Practicing presence. To truly enjoy these simple pleasures, we need to practice presence. Being present means being fully aware of the here and now, rather than letting our minds wander to the past or future. It's about immersing ourselves in whatever we are doing at the moment. Try this exercise. The next time you eat a meal, focus on every bite. Notice the flavors, the textures, and the smells. Chew slowly and appreciate the effort that went into preparing the food. By being fully present, you'll find more enjoyment in even the simplest meal. Enjoying nature. Nature provides countless simple pleasures. The rustling of leaves in the wind, the vibrant colors of a blooming flower, or the calming rhythm of ocean waves can be deeply satisfying. Spend time outdoors, even if it's just a short walk in the park. Let your senses open up to the beauty of the natural world. Pay attention to how you feel when you connect with nature. Do you feel calmer, more grounded? These feelings are the joy of simple pleasures at work. Human connection. Our relationships with others are a rich source of simple joys. A warm hug from a friend, a heartfelt conversation, a shared laugh, these moments nourish our souls. Make an effort to connect with those around you. Listen without distraction, speak from the heart, and cherish these encounters. Simple pleasures can also come from acts of kindness. Helping a neighbor, smiling at a stranger, or writing a thank you note can create moments of joy for both you and others. Celebrating your achievements. Sometimes the simple pleasures come from recognizing our own efforts and accomplishments. Take time to celebrate small victories, whether it's completing a project at work, keeping up with an exercise routine, or even just getting through a challenging day. Create a habit of gratitude. At the end of each day, reflect on 3 things you are thankful for. They don't have to be big. Sometimes the simplest things can bring the greatest happiness. Making space for simplicity. To fully embrace simple pleasures, we need to make space for them. This might mean decluttering our homes, creating routines that allow for relaxation, or setting aside time for activities that bring us joy. Simplifying our lives doesn't mean giving up what's important. It means focusing on what truly matters. Conclusion. Embrace the joy. Life is a series of moments. The joy we seek often lies in the simplest of these moments if we only take the time to notice and appreciate them. By slowing down, being present, and celebrating the small things, we open ourselves to a deeper, more constant source of happiness. The next time you're caught up in the rush of life, pause and look around. Seek out the simple pleasures and let them fill your heart. Happiness is not a grand destination. It's found in the small steps along the way. Embrace the joy of simple pleasures, and you'll find a wealth of happiness in your everyday life. Chapter 11. Mastering your thoughts. In our journey toward inner peace and happiness, mastering our thoughts stands as a beacon of transformation. Our mind is like a garden. It can grow flowers, or it can grow weeds. By learning to control and shape our thoughts, we can cultivate a mind filled with serenity, creativity, and positivity. This chapter will offer you tools and techniques to gain control over your thoughts and show you the profound impact positive thinking can have on your life. Understanding your thoughts. Before we dive into mastering our thoughts, it's essential to understand what thoughts are. Thoughts are the strings of words, images, and feelings that run through our mind. They can be about the past, present, or future. They can be helpful or harmful, uplifting or dispiriting. Imagine your mind is like a river. The thoughts flowing through it are the water. Sometimes the current is calm and peaceful, other times it's turbulent and chaotic. The goal of mastering your thoughts is not to stop the river, but to navigate it skillfully. The impact of positive thinking. Positive thinking is more than just being cheerful or optimistic. Research shows that when we think positively, our brain performs better. We're more creative, productive, and resilient. Positive thoughts release endorphins, making us feel happier and more relaxed. Consider a situation where you forgot to bring an umbrella and it starts to rain. If your first thought is, "This day is ruined," you immediately feel negative and burdened. However, if you think, "Oh, what a chance to enjoy the rain and dance," your mood lifts and you find joy in the scenario. This simple shift in perspective can turn an ordinary day into something special. Techniques to master your thoughts. 1. Mindfulness meditation. Practice. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, observe them without judgment and let them pass like clouds in the sky. Benefit. Regular practice helps you become more aware of your thoughts and less likely to be controlled by them. 2. Thought stopping. Practice. When you notice a negative thought, mentally shout, "Stop." Replace it with a positive or neutral thought. Example, if you think, "I can't do this," stop and say, "I will try my best." 3. Reframing. Practice. Challenge negative thoughts and reframe them to see different perspectives. Example: instead of thinking, "I always make mistakes," reframe it to, "Mistakes are opportunities to learn and grow." 4. Positive affirmations. Practice. Repeat positive affirming statements to yourself daily. Example: "I am capable and strong. Every challenge is a chance to grow," or "I am worthy of love and happiness." 5. Gratitude journaling. Practice. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Benefit. Focusing on gratitude can shift your mind from what's going wrong to what's going right. 6. Visualization. Practice. Close your eyes and imagine achieving your goals or experiencing a positive outcome. Benefit. Visualization helps create a mental image of success, making it easier to believe in and work toward. The power of loving kindness. Cultivating thoughts of loving kindness can transform your relationship with yourself and others. It involves sending positive, compassionate thoughts to everyone, including yourself. Practice. Sit quietly and bring to mind someone you care about. Silently repeat, "May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe." Gradually extend these wishes to others, including those you have difficulties with, and finally, to yourself. Reshaping negative patterns. Negative thought patterns can be deeply ingrained, but they can be reshaped over time. Awareness. Notice when you're engaging in negative self-talk or catastrophic thinking. Challenge. Question the validity of these thoughts. Are they realistic? Are they helpful? Replace. Substitute a negative pattern with a positive or neutral one. Final thoughts. Mastering your thoughts doesn't mean you'll never have negative thoughts again. It means you become skilled at noticing them, understanding them, and transforming them into something constructive. Like learning to ride a bicycle, the more you practice, the better you become. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. By gaining control over your thoughts, you open up a world of possibilities and change. Each positive thought is a step toward a brighter, more fulfilling life. Keep practicing, keep observing, and most importantly, be kind to yourself on this journey. As you continue your journey, remind yourself of this every day. You are the gardener of your mind. Choose to plant seeds that will grow into beautiful flowers of happiness, peace, and fulfillment. Chapter 12. Continuing the Journey. As we come to the final chapter of this book, it's important to remember that the lessons we've explored are not just ideas to reflect on, but practices to integrate into our daily lives. Continuing the journey with a Zen mind means adopting a mindset that is both peaceful and focused, allowing it to shape your experiences, decisions, and interactions. Maintaining a beginner's mind. At the core of Zen practice is the concept of the beginner's mind. A beginner's mind remains open to new possibilities, free from preconceptions and judgments. Holding on to this mindset helps to keep our thoughts fresh and our hearts open. Example: think about a child learning to walk. Each step is an adventure, each fall a lesson. They aren't frustrated by failure, but excited by discovery. Their beginner's mind allows them to learn and grow. Imagine approaching your life with the same enthusiasm and openness. Daily practice. Incorporating Zen principles into your daily routine doesn't require drastic changes. Small, mindful actions can have profound impacts, whether it's taking a moment to deeply breathe before starting your day, to express gratitude, or to sit quietly in meditation for a few minutes. Each practice reinforces a calm and centered way of living. Example: a man begins his day by sitting in silence, appreciating the morning light pouring through the window. In those quiet moments, he finds clarity and peace, setting a positive tone for the day. Returning to the present. Life is filled with distractions and pressures that pull us away from the present moment. By cultivating mindfulness, we make a conscious effort to return to the here and now, where the true beauty of life unfolds. Remember, the present moment is all we ever truly have. Savor it. Example: picture yourself taking a walk in the park. Instead of planning your next meeting or worrying about an unfinished task, you focus on the sensations around you, the sound of birds, the feel of the breeze, the sight of children playing. This mindful presence enriches your experience and calms your mind. Dealing with challenges. Challenges and disruptions are inevitable parts of life. Embracing a Zen mind does not mean avoiding difficulties, but learning to navigate them with grace and awareness. By accepting situations as they are instead of resisting and creating stress, we find peace. Example: a woman faces an unexpected job loss. Initially, she is overwhelmed by anxiety and fear of the unknown. Instead of allowing these emotions to consume her, she decides to sit quietly and accept her feelings. She then focuses on finding new opportunities and discovers a passion she had never considered before. Creating a supportive environment. Your environment plays a significant role in maintaining a Zen mind. Surround yourself with people and things that promote tranquility and positivity. This includes decluttering your space, reducing unnecessary distractions, and fostering relationships that uplift you. Example: a family decides to simplify their home. They donate items they no longer need and rearrange their living space to be more open and serene. This new environment helps them feel more connected and less stressed. Sharing your journey. Zen practice is deeply personal but also communal. Sharing your experiences and insights with others can enrich your journey and theirs. Talk about your practices, listen to others, and grow together. Example: a group of friends meet weekly to meditate and discuss their lives. Sharing their struggles and triumphs, they find encouragement and deepen their understanding of mindfulness. Final thoughts: the journey ahead. This book concludes here, but your journey with a Zen mind is just beginning. Life is a series of moments, each offering a chance to practice mindfulness, acceptance, and compassion. Embrace every opportunity to grow and to love. By maintaining a beginner's mind, you stay open to life's endless possibilities and keep your spirit serene. Remember, every ending is just a new beginning. Continue to walk your path with awareness, purpose, and joy. Your journey with Zen can transform not just your life, but the world around you. Thank you for taking this journey with me. May your mind remain tranquil, your heart full, and your soul ever curious on this beautiful journey of life. We've reached the end of our journey through today's audiobook. I hope you found it as inspiring and enlightening as I have in sharing it with you. Before we part ways, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you. By being here and immersing yourself in these stories and wisdom, you are becoming an essential part of Motive Mystic's mission to spread positive energy and make this world a better place to live. Your presence here means the world to us. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of positive changemakers. Together, let's continue to fuel our minds, uplift our spirits, and bring out the best versions of ourselves. As we wrap up, I encourage you to comment below with your top learnings from this book and what specific actions you're going to implement in your life. Remember, the act of openly declaring your new habits fosters a sense of accountability, and accountability is a powerful catalyst for achieving your goals and creating lasting change. By sharing your commitments, you're not only affirming your intentions, but also inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of growth. Thank you once again for listening, for engaging. Keep growing and keep shining. Together we can and will make this world a brighter, more beautiful place to live in. Stay motivated, stay mystic, And until next time, take care.